I'm Piano Man. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Welcome to the long run with an honest tongue. Justified, opinionated when the topic comes. Don't give a piss about nothing but tide. Honey be on my mind and I keep that pride. Stroke still strong, last name long. Roll tide, roll where the truth belong. West Virginia born, working hard in my soul. Still got that steel town grin and I take control. F them trees, yeah, I said it loud. Go Steelers too, got the whole room proud. Love that college game, love that Friday light. Love them real world problems and we talk all night. We bring that fire gumbo daily. Stir it up, don't play me. Bishop on the forge by fire away. JB got the whole room crazy. LaToya in the mix, can't tame it. Twist to keep the freight line moving. Welcome to the show. Piano Man. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the
show. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What y'all got going on? You know, y'all know I don't miss no words, and I don't. What's up? What's up? I just went on and brought him on to the stage. What's up, Bishop? Look
what's going on. Welcome to the Terror Dome.
Welcome. Look, Optimus Prime and the rest of the crew. What's up with you?
What's up?
I see my buddy Nick Ellenberg. Bama Nick is here, and the midgets, the monkeys, and the strippers want to know. We gonna get to that story. Don't start me laughing.
Woo-wee!
Oh boy! Hey, what y'all think of the new intro? Tell me what you think now. Tell me.
Drop
what
that fire.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know. Y'all say hello to my friend Bama Nick. Go.
Hey yo! All right.
What's up, everybody? Bishop, what's going on? You know what, Bishop? You know what, man? Man, it's been a good day, but it's been a crazy one at the same time. Jones said she loves it. All right. Thank you, Truthful. Thank you, Truthful. I saw somebody else said it was fire. They liked that. Somebody else gave it a thumbs up. Man, when I got this last night, first of all, I want to say thanks to Coach Carl, who helped with that. Coach Carl. And I want to say thank you to my producer, Dwight, who put it all together. Y'all, thank you, Bama Nick. Thank you, Bama Nick. It's actually a long song. It's longer. We edited it for show reasons, but if you ever come on the Discord, we have it. It's be at the Discord, and you can come listen to the whole thing. You can come listen to the whole thing, man. It's balls, man. Ain't nothing lame about that song, Bishop. Ain't nothing lame about that. Yeah, buddy.
Hey, from West Virginia, huh?
That's where I'm from. Oh, yeah, almost heaven. Definitely a long way from hell. Definitely a long way from hell. But I'm just telling you. Yeah, I'm West Virginia born. Yes, sir. Weirton, West Virginia, to be exact, Bishop. 30, anywhere from 32 to 35 miles east of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
You know,
that's where the Steeler thing come from. So when you're up in that area of the United States, Steeler, Eagles, Browns, Bengals, something on that Jets, Giants. That's where that pro thing comes in right there.
Yeah,
when you're on that end of town. And but I hadn't been in a while, so I don't know if there are any Titans fans up there or no. But I'm just here to tell you it is, I love it up there. Yeah, William Bryan said he know where Weirton is. Good. Yeah. And Bishop is a big, excuse me, it's a big basketball presence up in that area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, big basketball presence up in that area. Well, let's see who in the chat. Let's see. I see William Bryant, Roll Tide. William Bryant. I see none other than, wait a minute, I'm gonna do this today. Wait a minute. You know what, Bishop? When you're working at a desk that's sort of crowded, you kind of want things to be a little bit more convenient for you. And sometimes it's a little bit too convenient by being a little bit too crowded. So sometimes, Bishop, my dad taught me there's a word called improvise. Improvise. So I'm improvising me. I'm going to see if this is going to work. And it works. I'm going to improvise me a mouse pad. I've got one for the right hand and one on the left hand. So here we go. All right. Here she is, y'all. I got to bring her in just like this.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
When the governor ain't saying it, it's double A, y'all. She's always saying it. Yeah. What's up, double A? Roll Tide to you. Good to see you. J. Cole, peace and blessings be unto you. Shalom unto you, J. Cole. Good to see you. Who else? Jeff Stapleton, Roll Tide. Yeah, okay, Jeff. Okay, we got a new commit. Oh, we did get him. Okay, because I fell asleep taking a nap. Where they said he was we were up. It was us and Georgia and somebody else commit. And I saw it on X and I was falling asleep when I saw it. But Roll Tide to you, Jeff. Nick Ellenberg, the one and only Bama Nick, y'all. Look, Bishop, Nick said, Bama Nick said, you looking jolly today.
Yeah. I'm live living color, not Memorex no more.
Okay, Bama Nick, I'm gonna have to get you the next time, bro. I'm gonna get you the credentials to get on here, because you're gonna have to tell Bishop this story about the stripper, the monkey, Halloween, the candy, the kids, and the coat. Bishop, I told Governor JB about this incident, and I couldn't finish telling the story because I was laughing so hard. But can't nobody tell it like Bama Nick can tell it. And
right.
If I could ever get Ryan Fowler on here, Ryan Fowler can tell the whole story without with a straight face. You see, the rest of us, we gonna lose credibility. But the question is, what happened to the monkey? Me and Bama Nick have launched this nationwide question: where's the monkey? Anyway, I'm not going into that because I got a whole show to do, and I will be laughing the rest of this show because I can just visualize the stripper was using the monkey as part of her act. She was married to a former coach at Alabama, or she was dating him or whatever, however that went, but she was a stripper. Halloween came around. The monkey bit one of the kids in the hand or something. I don't know if he bit the finger. I don't know. It is a true story. It's a true story. Well, the coach was coaching in Texas. So now the question is, what happened to the monkey? We want to know, where's the monkey? So,
he ran out of gas.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know, man. I'm being funny, man. Don't ask me.
See a missing monkey.
See?
Bishop, if you see a missing monkey and a stripper Dial 911.
Down 911.
Please
Relocate.
call Bama Nick immediately.
Yeah.
Bama Nick is wanting to know about, because he wants to conduct the interview with the strippers. See, that's what this all boiled down to.
Wow.
He wants to conduct the interview with the strippers. So you know how it go, man. He know how it goes. So man, so Bama Nick had already told me, but Bishop, you're gonna have to hear Bama Nick tell the story about the stripper and the monkey, the kids, the coach, all that good stuff, and Halloween. You're gonna have to hear the story. And man,
Wow.
and we've launched this all out. We put out a be on the lookout, a bolo. We put out a bolo for a missing monkey. Anybody see the monkey anyway? Oh, but what was he doing in the strip show, Bishop? That's all I want to know. How did he? My question: how did he fit in the show?
They made a song about it. They in love with a stripper, huh?
What's up, Dino? Roll Tide. What's up, Jacoby? Roll Tide, man.
I'm sorry, man.
Roll
I had
Tide.
to.
Trooper Jones, what's up with you? Roll Tide. What the?
See, stop making. Hey, you trying to get me off of? You trying to get me off the mark? Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
You know,
I'm through.
Playing,
you
girl.
know,
We're playing Trooper Jones. What's up with you, Stephen Hicks? Well, you know what? I got to do Stephen right quick. Where is Stephen? Stephen. Wait a minute. Where did he go? Uh-oh. Right there. Yeah, what's up, Stephen Hicks and the Voices of No Mercy? Yes, sir. What are the voices saying today, Stephen? Our one and only Stephen Hicks, William Bryant, Truthful Jones, Dino, what's up with you? Roll Tide to each of you. Well, we're going to have to do this one, Bishop. We got to do this. We just have to, okay?
Oh my God.
It is none other than the queen herself. What's the name, Bishop?
Lady Latoya. Yeah.
What's up, Lady
What's
Latoya?
up?
Now, look here, Lady Latoya. Listen, when I'm on late like this, you need to be on here. You need to be on here, Lady Latoya. There's just no excuse for that. We you just got to be on here. But what's up, Lady Latoya? Roll Tide to you, then Dino, Lady Latoya, all of you, all Jacory, Nick Ellenberg, again, Bama Nick, all of it. Thank you, Truthful Jones, for giving me your DSGB 84. What's up, my brother out of Georgia, representing them dogs. What's up, bro? What's up? I see my sissy is in the house. Kimberly Harmon. What's up, Kimberly? What the business is, Kimberly? And Lady Latoya, y'all know.
Boy, y'all need to be in that Discord.
Quit playing and act like you know. Tony Canada, my brother out of Tennessee,
you know,
volunteers. What's up, Tony? What's up with your player? You got it. Well, this morning I sort of sent out I thought I did. Okay, let me go that back.
You did.
So I sent something out this morning, and I got to find it. Where did I put it? Here we go. Yeah. Now, this morning, we're gonna go and hop into the show. We got some ground we need to cover. Bama Nick. Okay. Bama Nick said, Piano Man, talked with Fowler last night. He's still in Gulf Shore. The monkey's still on the run. Roll Tide. That's okay, G of the monkey.
Oh.
So you want the monkey to be, Lord Jesus. Bama Nick made a suggestion that Gia need to be in the back office doing the show. Gia is the monkey, y'all. What? Nothing. Bama Nick, go down. Go sit down. Go sit down.
Well,
but there's a lot, Bishop, going on in the world of sports and in the world of our college sports. Piano Man, you got to put that monkey on the leash around those strippers. The strippers need to put a leash on their own monkey. You know, that's their responsibility.
Not you better leave them strippers alone.
Kimberly, my sissy said she can't wait till her next birthday, June the 9th, next month, June the 9th, until she turned 37. You know, okay. See, Bama Nick, see what you done started. You see what you done started. What's up, Icebox? Salute to all our truck drivers out there.
Hey,
Icebox,
salute.
Twister, Beano, Coach Carl, all y'all. See, Icebox said, no, you need to spank the monkey. I keep telling y'all, you don't spank a monkey. You pet the monkey. That's what you do. That's why the monkey biting y'all, because you beating. That's why you keep swatting at everything. What you doing? I feel. Wait a minute. See,
he says spank the monkey.
See, wait a minute.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
No, you don't. You never want to tick off a monkey. You don't want to do that. Here we go. I got to do this right quick. Here we go. For you and Sue.
I'm fire. I feel it in the air. Telephone wires above. Or sizzling like a snare. Honey, I'm fire. I feel it in the air. Telephone wires above. Or sizzling like a snare.
What's up, Anitra? That's for you and Susan. You know, I'm gonna do that one time and one time only. That kind of stuff. I'd rather watch the monkey on the chain before watch that foolishness right there. What's up, Anitra? Roll time to you. Yeah, buddy. But Bishop, a lot is going on.
Mm-hmm.
A lot is going on. We got some meetings coming up. And I'm going to be paying real close attention, Bishop. And I think those meetings are within the next couple of weeks. The SEC meetings. I'm going to be paying very close attention to that. But Bishop, before they do all of that, one of the things that we can do over here is talk about something that brings us joy. And we're probably going to go over this because today is just May the 11th. And Bishop, watch this. Today, 46 years ago, I graduated from high school. I sure did. Today. Today. What's up, Bino? Roll Tide, brother. Roll Tide. Yeah, but today, 46 years ago, I graduated from high school. Never thought in those 46 years that I would end here, that I would be here doing this. I never thought in 46 years. Here we go. I want to put this up. What's up, Brock? Good to see you, my man. Roll Tide. Alabama got the commitment. That's what Jeff was telling us, and I could not, but he's a legacy star. And Kenneth Simon out of Tennessee went into that. But I thought they said, Bishop, that Kalen DeBoer and company couldn't recruit the South. Last I checked, Tennessee is a part of the South. And, well, Roll Tide there. Roll Tide, Kenneth Simon. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. And but they went in and got another one.
Wait a minute, documentation beat conversation, huh?
So to all of the naysayers and the haters and the this and the that and the third, each a heart out, because Kalen DeBoer just got another one, Bishop, another one, sir. So as you say, documentation beat conversation.
I'll leave it right there.
And I'm gonna leave it right there. Leave Tommy from Romulus alone. Bishop. You see all these names that Tommy from Romulus that Bama Nick is spewing out. Just remind me. I'm gonna tell you all about these guys that Bama Nick is throwing. See, he's trying to bait me up. That's what he tried to do. But I'm not gonna do that. One of these days, Tommy from Romulus might call up in here, and y'all gonna have to pick me up off the floor because I'm laughing so hard. Cause anyway, good old Bama, good old, yeah. But yeah, Jeff. But Bishop. But there's a lot of things going down. There's a lot of things going on. And one of the things that I want to discuss today is the SEC conference, which your Oklahoma Sooners are a part of. We all know who's all in the SEC. We don't have to go over that list. If you've been hanging around a while, you all know who's in the SEC.
Right.
But as I sat down this morning, Bishop, and I sort of threw something together, I said, I was sort of being brilliant, Bishop, and didn't know that I was. See,
do tell.
And I sort of spoke with you about our subject matter, and I spoke with the other Gumbo Chefs, with the exception of Twister and LaToya. Well, it was Bishop, myself, and Governor. We were talking. Coach Carl. We were talking. Didn't get a chance to speak with LaToya, Twister, KT. I didn't get a chance to speak with them about this, but here we go. If you take a look at the 4 teams that I chose, and I didn't put it in our disclosure there on YouTube, but I sent it to Bishop and to the rest of the Gumbo Chefs this morning. I told them today we're going to discuss 4 teams, four teams, with obviously Bama, obviously Georgia, but we're going to throw in Oklahoma, and we're going to throw in Texas. We're going to throw them in. Now, why are we focusing on those 4? Something real odd is about this, Bishop.
Yeah.
First of all, we know Bama plays Georgia, and we know Oklahoma plays Texas. We got that part. But what else is odd about this is that Bama plays Georgia, but Georgia is playing both Bama and Oklahoma.
Yes, sir.
They're playing both Bama and Oklahoma. All right. Well, there's something else. Let me just hop right to it here, Bishop, and everything. Let me pull up my screen over here, and let me go over there. And Bishop, you're going to see something very interesting. And let me pull up the team by team schedule, and let's look at the 4 teams. We're going to look at their schedule. I want us to look at when they're playing. But when Bishop and I were in a conversation today, we found something, ladies and gentlemen. That is very subtle, And it takes away, Bishop, as we discovered, a lot of argument, right?
True.
When you go and pull up the Oklahoma schedule,
Mm-hmm.
we've gone over the Oklahoma schedule before. Oklahoma starts off with UTEP, then they go to Michigan, they play New Mexico, and then they go to Georgia.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
Then they have an open date.
Mm-hmm.
They have an open date on October the 3rd. Let's close Georgia for just a minute. And let's go to Texas. Texas opens up with Texas State. Then they play Ohio State. Then they play UTSA. Their first 1, 2, 3 games are at home against Texas State, Ohio State, University of Texas, and San Antonio. Texas has an open date, October the 3rd. Now you'll say, well, Piano Man, what's so up in the air about that? Because the very next week, Texas plays Oklahoma. Oklahoma's off on October the 3rd, and so is Texas.
First time. Yep.
Yeah. What I should have done, Bishop,
Mm-hmm.
and I still have time to do it, and I can do it right here, right now. Let me pull up the LSU schedule. Watch this. They open with Clemson. They play Louisiana Tech. Then there's going to be must-see TV. They go to Ole Miss. They play Texas A&M. They go to McNeese State. Anybody catching on now? They play and go to Kentucky. They play Mississippi State. And then they go to Auburn on October the 24th. On October the 31st, they have an open date. Let me go back. Let me pull this up again. And let me go to Alabama. They open with East Carolina. They go to Kentucky. They play Florida State. They play South Carolina. They go to Mississippi State. They play Georgia. They go to Tennessee. They play Texas A&M. And October 31st, they have an open date. Anybody care to ask who LSU plays the next week?
Who LSU play the next week, P?
Alabama. Alabama. Let's talk, Bishop.
Yes, sir.
It is mighty funny to me. We, in all of our discussions, in everything that we've had to say, in all of our analysis, nobody really paid attention to the fact that Texas, Oklahoma, LSU, Alabama are all on the same pod. The same pod. Some of your rival games have the same bye week. So there will be no excuse.
That's right.
That a team has an advantage over another team. Go ahead, Bishop.
Yeah, well, we ran across this, and it's just very interesting that it's set up this way, especially with not having a second bye week. So it's easy to comprehend and expound on to know that going forward, when I said in the early stages, anybody that wants to make it to the playoffs has to go through the fire test and go through the gauntlet. The proof is now been shown.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
Not
so
only that, we played Georgia
mm-hmm.
the week prior to the bye week. Then after the bye, we stay in the SEC for the rest of the season with no more breaks, no more buys.
Not a one. Not a one. I'm looking. I went back and pulled your schedule up, Bishop. I went back and just pulled it up, and you are exactly right. And the same. Let me say something. I'm doing this for a reason. The same.
I know.
And the same thing goes with Texas.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The same thing.
Yeah. You think they done that for a reason?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goes back to what Jeff said. The SEC is set up to be a cutthroat conference. Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, if I might add, P, then all of a sudden, there's such parity that everybody that wants their pound of flesh, so you better be able to develop your young men because those freshmen and sophomores will be playing.
Bishop, a lot of people might not count what we're talking about important, but I'm glad that we do because what you just said, that pound of flesh, that phone booth, the fight, and I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to say today, May the 11th of said year, Bishop, for every team, I'm just speaking from the SEC,
right.
Injuries will be the number one X factor for everybody.
Yep.
For everybody. It doesn't matter who your team
Who you
is,
yep.
who you are.
Right.
Injuries are going to be the number one X factor simply because of what Jeff Stapleton has said. The SEC is set up to be a cutthroat conference. Because now my question is, Bishop, let me go back here. Let's look at this. Here we go. You've got Bama. You've got Arkansas, Auburn, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, LSU, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Missouri, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas, Texas A&M, Vanderbilt.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 2 teams, 3 teams. Last year, out of these, let me say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Out of these 16 teams,
right,
only 3, Bishop, were not at one time ranked in the top 25.
And that's facts.
Jeff, Bishop saying that's facts. Jeff,
yep.
Am I right? Only 3. I can name them to you. Florida wasn't. Kentucky wasn't. And Mississippi State wasn't. I'm serious.
So with that said, P, and let me just gather all the breadcrumbs you just laid down. Then if that's the case, and is there 20 teams now in the SEC? Is that correct?
16.
16. Okay, 16. So that means 13 teams of the SEC at one time or another was ranked in the top 25.
Mm-hmm.
And you wonder why we call it a gauntlet.
And watch
Okay,
this.
go ahead.
And watch this.
Go ahead.
I'm just going to take Bama's schedule.
Okay.
Bama, well, 4 teams. My bad. 4 teams.
Right.
Arkansas was not.
Right.
About Arkansas. Arkansas was not ranked in the top 25.
Okay.
But here are the teams that were. Auburn was. Georgia was. LSU was. Ole Miss was.
Right.
Vandy was. Texas A&M was. Texas was. Tennessee was. South Carolina was. Oklahoma was. And Missouri. And watch this. And Bama played Missouri, Oklahoma, South Carolina, Tennessee, Texas A&M, Vanderbilt, LSU, Georgia, Auburn.
How many is that, chat?
And
Mm-hmm.
we're not crying, and we ain't crying over here. We're not belly aching, we not booing or anything, because the only in the regular season, the only one we lost to was Oklahoma. Everybody else, Alabama beat. But the point that I'm making is, out of those, Bama played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And all 9 of those teams, at one point or another, were all ranked in the top 25. And Georgia, OU were ranked in the top 10 when we played them. Now, I know that some of the fan bases, Bishop, holler, South Carolina wasn't no top 25. Yes, they were. As a matter of fact,
at the beginning of the year, they were.
Beginning of the year, South Carolina was actually, I want to say, ranked in right around 10th, 11th. They were up there.
Right. Because of what they brought back.
Because of what they brought back, who all they brought back.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm about to tell you this. Don't be surprised. And y'all, and I forgot to tell Bino that is it the sporting news.
Mm-hmm.
The sporting news, Bishop, is about to launch in the next couple of weeks, from what I'm understanding. They are about to launch the football annual, and the new magazines are about to hit the stands.
Got you.
And I know a lot of people want to talk this, that, and the third want to say all the negative things about the magazine. You can have your say about that. I've been reading these magazines for real, and I keep up with them to see who plays on the teams, this, that, and the third, because and I'm gonna say this again, and I don't mean this in any disrespect. There's more teams out there besides the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Oklahoma Sooners and the SEC. And if you go ahead and let's just go ahead and be honest right here, the SEC has not fared so well the last 3 years. The Natties tell the story.
The SEC, if I could be so honest, and we like telling the truth over here, the SEC been SEC'd in the playoffs.
Because let me tell you something else, Bishop.
Go ahead.
And nobody took this into account. Who did Alabama play in the playoffs? First round.
Played us, Oklahoma.
And what is Oklahoma?
They are
what conference they come out of? SEC. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And who did Georgia play in a round?
Didn't they play Ole Miss?
Yeah. And what conference Ole Miss come out of?
SEC.
SEC.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Catch on, folks. Thank you, Ken, the Bama fan. Thank you. Thank you. We knock each other out. It's like an argument. It's like a tennis match that's going back and forth. You got a winner and a loser, but the catch is nobody from different conferences are playing each other because the SEC, once again, in my opinion, let me put it in my little humble, unsolicited opinion, is top heavy again. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Might be a little more than top heavy. We started what we just named 12 out of 16. Woo-wee.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. And I saw where Ja'Cory said disapprove. I disapprove of the watch this, and because this is all gonna fit in here in just a second. I got a news flash for you about this 24 college 2014 college playoff. I got a news flash for you on that. Yeah, tough as that. It's like playing King of the Hill and the Big Ten. If you go pull up the Big Ten, how many of them were ranked in the top 25, and how many of them actually made it? I'm just saying. And watch this. If you disapprove of it, and watch this. Ken the Bama fan, you disapprove, but that's the only way you will get good out of conference matchups. And I'm about to show you something else. Let's just take, for instance, you had this 2014 playoff this past year, right? So who was in it? Bama, Oklahoma, Georgia, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, right?
Right.
Well, watch this. If you would have had a 2014 in it this past year, Texas would have been in it. Vanderbilt would have been in it.
Notre Dame would have been in it.
Notre Dame would have been. I'm talking SEC now.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You're right. You're right.
SEC.
Yeah.
Texas would have been in. Vandy would have been in. I think that's going to be about it right there. You still would have had two more in.
Right.
So the point that I'm making is that, thank you, Ken, Bama fan. No excuses.
There it is.
Even down to scheduling. When you go and you look at the schedule, I know we got some counterparts who say it was all done to keep Alabama out. That's not true. That's not true. That might be your biased opinion, and it's okay to have that. And it's okay if that's what you want to think. Go ahead and think that. But the catch is that all the other teams have to abide by that same schedule. One bye week. Everybody. And see, Alabama fans, they kept the bye week for Alabama. They kept the bye week the same as the second bye week. Bama always got that particular week off, an open date, or always a week before you play LSU. Go back and check the record. So the only thing that changed was the first bye week. Now you're playing a game. We don't like that too much, Bishop. But it's true. It's true. Yeah.
Gonna test a whole bunch of teams' fortitude to see themselves and see if they truly believe in who they recruit, because you're gonna have to develop deep and wide. Only way you make it into the playoffs.
Yep, but they're trying to take out conference game and break up conferences. Is coming. No more Bama versus Auburn or Tennessee. You'll see. We'll see. But right now, that's not true. Because Bama is playing Auburn, Tennessee. I mean, they're playing both Auburn and Tennessee.
Right.
Now, what they did, that you're not playing we're not playing LSU all the time. We're not playing LSU all the time. But
or Oklahoma
all the time. Now when I'm gonna put it to you like this, Jeff. When they take Oklahoma and Texas away, sound the horn.
Yeah. Oh, that'll break the internet. That will break the internet.
Sound the horn. Sound the horn.
That's the same thing with Bama and Auburn.
Yeah.
Sound on the horn.
That one away. When they take that Red River rivalry away, Jeff, me and you gonna have to go in there and save the day, bro. If they take the Iron Bowl away, I don't care about Michigan, Ohio State. Both of them go jump in the lake with a bunch of crocodiles in it, as far as I'm concerned. But if they take Iron Bowl away, and if they take Texas, Oklahoma away, there's going to be a government shutdown. I'm telling you, there will be a riot. The SEC or whoever does these things, they're walking on thin ice. Because what Jeff is saying, and Jeff, I don't want you to take it as a refuting, because I'm not. All I'm saying that if it comes to that, bro, there's gonna be some problems in the land. It's gonna be some problems in the land. You know, there's gonna be some problems. But y'all, you got that right. Someone has unalived if they take the Iron Bowl away. You got it. I'm just gonna say there will be weeping and national tears. William Bryan, it's time to go fishing, piano man. take that Iron Bowl away, and we all gonna be fishing in November. We all going fishing. I'm saying, but Ja'Cory, it would be pointless to get rid of rival games. But Ja'Cory, you see they're slowly doing it though, bro. It would be pointless to have rivals. The way some things are going right about now. I'm just saying, but the point that I'm making is when you go and look at these schedules, Bishop, of the 4 teams that I talked about. Let's pull up. So since I'm here, so Bishop, now let's go back through your schedule one more time.
Go ahead.
Now, and listen, ladies and gentlemen, let me say this. Bishop has heard me say this. Coach Carl has heard me say this. The Gumbo Chefs have heard me say this. You will never, ever hear me say, well, I think Alabama will lose this game, that game, and the other. No, you're not going to hear me say that. What you will hear me say is it's possible. But in my opinion, it'll make it sound like that I'm saying Bama's going to go 14-0, and which they possibly could. Is the probability there? No. But is it possible? Yeah. It's possible for Oklahoma to do it. It's possible for Vanderbilt to do it. That's possible. Anything is possible. But the probability,
there you go.
That's another matter.
Especially with some of your toss-up games. If you're going to be real honest and tell the truth, there are some toss-up games in the schedule.
Now, Sissy, I'm with you. If they take the SEC championship away, how you gonna have a champion? And then we're gonna have to go through all this. We're gonna go through all this foolishness, Bishop, saying, well, we were 12-0. I'm just using as an analogy. We're 12-0, and y'all went, and the next team said, we went 12-0 too. Well, we first because of alphabetical order. Man, don't nobody want to hear that. Play the game. Play the game. Injuries are a part of the game. Adjustments are a part of the game. All this stuff are parts of the game. To me, I'm with Coach Saban. You actually play to win your conference.
Yeah.
To win your conference.
And I'm gonna add this little caveat, and this is for the NCAA, anybody that's listening. If that should happen, or a lot of teams go 11-1, I'm gonna see if you're gonna hold true and allow the strength of schedule to be what you said was supposed to be one of the main criterias.
Well, Bishop, Bishop, let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
Since we talking, so let's talk strength of schedule.
Gotcha.
Let's talk strength of schedule.
Yes, sir.
Here's Oklahoma's schedule.
Mm-hmm.
UTEP.
Mm-hmm.
Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
New Mexico.
Mm.
Georgia.
Yep.
Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Kentucky.
Yep.
Mississippi State.
Mm-hmm.
South Carolina.
Uh-huh.
Florida. Ole Miss. Texas A&M. Missouri. How tough is the schedule?
6 in a P. 6 in a possible. With the conference games. Now, the foundation is 10-2. But once again, I will say this. There's toss-up games. There's games that the only way you're going to be able to pick it is you got to play that game that day. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to act like we even come close to being able to call Georgia an automatic win. That's foolishness. And bottom line is, the last time we played them, we was in the playoffs, and it went to overtime.
Jeff said Oklahoma's schedule is top heavy.
Do tell. What do you mean, Jeff?
I think I can see which way he coming from.
Go ahead.
And Jeff, you correct me because I'm not trying to put any words in your mouth because I don't do that. But from my perspective of what I'm seeing that Jeff is saying, when you look at Oklahoma's schedule, you've got Georgia, you've got South Carolina, Georgia, Texas, South Carolina, Ole Miss, Texas A&M. Those all guys at the top. Minus your Alabamas.
Yeah.
Minus Alabama. But you got minus Alabama, minus LSU. Minus Alabama, minus LSU. Everybody else, you got. So I see which way. I see which way he's coming from. I think harder at the start of the season. Michigan, okay. Michigan and Georgia.
Okay.
I can see that too. But 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got 2 easies and 2 hards.
Okay.
UTEP, New Mexico. But sandwiched in between those two, they go to Michigan.
Yeah.
then New Mexico, and then an open date. But sandwiched in between that is Georgia. After the open date, like we discussed, is Texas.
Yep.
So,
and if I might add, once Texas start, do we get any more buys? Or we got to play it all the way out?
Play it all the way out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Whereas Alabama's schedule is the total opposite.
Correct.
Alabama plays 8 weeks in a row before they get the bye. And then when they get the bye, then they go and play LSU. Go figure. But I rank your schedule. To me, just from the SEC alone,
Mm-hmm.
I give it about just as of 5/11, 2026. I give it today about a 7.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, Missouri, Texas A&M, Ole Miss, South Carolina, Texas, Georgia. That's part of you. That's 6 top ones right there in the SEC.
Yeah.
All of them were in bowl games. Georgia was a playoff team, as was Ole Miss a playoff team, as was Texas A&M. Over half of your schedule in the SEC right there, Bishop, are filled with teams that made the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
And
man.
you wonder why I said in 2026, it's time for teams to be forged by fire. You ain't got no choice. You better, the coaching staffs better be developing deep and wide. Otherwise, if you don't have 44 starters, tell me how you're going to go through straight 8 games being unscathed. You're going to bank on being unscathed to get through that?
And everybody in the SEC, everybody has that same 8-game stretch somewhere. It might be just worded up a little different, but you're going to be playing the same thing. There are no advantages really for no one. But it goes back to like what Jeff said right there. They did that on purpose. And then number 2 is it's designed for it to be a cutthroat conference. And guess what? That's what it's all about. I'm not saying that in agreement. That's what it's beginning. That's where we're coming to. That's where we are now. That's just where we are. There we are. So when we look at the schedule, everybody, I'm going back through it again. Just as of today, and then later on, we're gonna start talking players and everything. But these things just caught my attention as I was thinking, putting the show together. I got to thinking, got to looking, and the Big Four. Georgia's playing both Oklahoma and Bama. And Texas is only playing Oklahoma. Bama's only playing Georgia. But we're going to go over the rest of the teams later on. But in the chat, here we go one more time. UTEP, they go to Michigan. They come back home and play New Mexico. They go to Georgia. This is Oklahoma. Then they play Texas and Dallas. Red River rivalry. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Then they play Kentucky. They go to Mississippi State. They play South Carolina in Norman. Then they go to Gainesville and play Florida. Then they come back to Norman and play Ole Miss, Texas A&M, and then they finish the year in Columbia, Missouri. Chat, give me what you all think they're looking at their schedule. Give me your Give me your take. What's their floor? What's their ceiling? How do you think they finish? If by today just being the 11th of May, just going on this schedule right here, now factoring in everything that we just said, what do you think Oklahoma's schedule will be come after the Missouri game of November 28th? We're getting ready now for SEC championships and college football playoffs. What do you think the schedule will be?
With the understanding, we still got to get better with the run game.
I was doing some reading up. I was doing some research on that, Bishop. I was kind of reading up on that, and I ain't worried about that part.
I know. No,
I'm not. I'm truly not.
I
think that Oklahoma will improve in their running game and everything. Quick question: are they trying to make the no? Quick question. Okay. Oh boy.
Did they ask me a question? What?
Man, that's chat jumped.
Yeah.
Ja'Cory asked one question and then the chat jumped. Here we go. Quick question. Are they trying to make college football just like college basketball? To a certain degree.
To a certain degree. Absolutely.
To a certain degree.
That's why we're doing what we're talking about. Absolutely.
That's what they're doing.
They're trying to catch the magic of what they do in college basketball. They're trying to figure out something that gives that type of scenario, and they feel like they're almost on the verge with this.
It gives it this certain feel. There's a certain feel that March Madness brings in college basketball. But to me, you won't get that feeling because football already generates that particular atmosphere from the jump street with just a regular season ball game.
Facts.
It already generates that March Madness. That feeling, that atmosphere, that that wanting people to come. 80, 90,000, over 100,000 people fill a seat in Bryant Denny every weekend when they're playing at home. You go to Ohio State and it's the same thing. Michigan at the Big House, they're doing the same thing. Go to Tennessee, doing the same thing. So if they're trying to create that magic, Bishop, they're not appreciating, if that's what the business is, they're not appreciating the magic that's already there.
Not only that, are they including everybody in the actual conversation to even get to this reality?
Apparently not. Because I'm about to tell you, I'm going to say this. Who has been left out of this whole mix, Bishop, are the fans.
Interesting you used to say that.
Who's being left out of this are the fans. Why do I say this? It's because it's we fans like you, Tough as Nails, Stephen Hicks, Double A, William Bryant, Kimberly Harmon, people like Coach Carl, people like B Sharp, people like Kangaroo Black, people like Coach Sean, people like Coach Al, Governor and Bino, others, countless others, people, regardless of Icebox, regardless of their Herb and Raj, all those others, JT, way outside, it doesn't matter. And then those that have podcasts from other schools, thus,
Coach Hayes.
Exactly. And y'all, well, I'm not going to bring his name up. Y'all know that guy. We don't like to talk about too much. But those are the
Miller's Edge.
Miller's Edge. I can name the Ryan Fowler.
Yep.
Bama Nick, a guy named
KB.
but there's a friend of mine, AC from Bangladesh. I don't, but AC something serious, man. AC from Bangladesh.
Yeah.
Plenty of Uncle Luke from Georgia. All those guys. Plenty of podcasters. Plenty of sportscasters. This, that, and the third, who promote their various teams. And you left them totally out the mix. Those that are appealing to thousands of other people. And when you put it all together, it's millions of us that love college football. And we make up that atmosphere that Bishop is talking about, that they're trying to create. We make it up. How? We're on podcasts. We're talking with each other. We're in a Discord talking with each other. And you're trying to create an atmosphere? What? Wait a minute. Hold up.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I mean, what atmosphere? What, Bishop, maybe you can answer this. What other atmosphere do they want?
It beats me. I don't even see what they're trying to get at. There's nothing wrong with right now with what we have. All they needed to do is have the last four positions be playing games, and they get what they were trying to do right now, and we leave alone the conference titles. What are we doing?
What's really happening? Where else in the United States of America, in these 50 states, that you're going to find on the 11th of May in said year that we're talking about upcoming college football season? If that's not atmosphere, then my name is not what it is.
Guyana, man. Optimus Prime.
I don't get it, Bishop. I don't get it. So, y'all, I asked you all, Dark One, I told y'all it's the 4 conference, 12 teams. I told y'all bring on the NFL model. 4 conference, 12 teams. But guess what, though, Coach? You already got to 12. Now they 12 more in it.
What I would say to anybody, so they just basically, without a doubt, saying that the top 25, nobody got no more excuses. The top 25, once that season ends, you are in the playoffs. Now the rest of the deal is on you.
Yeah. Do y'all know that Alabama had a cruise until COVID happened? I heard about that. I'm just saying. It's my Dixieland delight. I'm just saying. And I'm just asking. So, what y'all think Oklahoma's schedule, with their schedule, what their record gonna be? We're gonna ask this about 1,000,000 times, because each week we're gonna be looking at and highlighting a little different things. And I'm challenging the Gumbo Chefs to read up on some stuff and get some more stuff going, because trust me, this is going to change. And I'm telling you now, I'm going on the record and say again on 5/11 said year of the year of our Lord 2026. Here we go. Injuries will be the #1 X factor for everybody. Your depthness, and there's a reason the Bishop is talking about the 11, the 22, the 33, the 40. Mm-hmm. There's a reason Bishop went and was up and up and up and up and up in 40. And in my opinion, it wouldn't surprise me, Bishop, that the practice squads of teams are going to have a different look to it.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Go ahead.
Do you think the practice squad are the what we call that practice team is going to be important to make sure that they are aware of if their number is called, that they're ready for their moment? Oh, wait a minute. That's coaching, ain't it? Coaching.
What's that commercial? Price. Coaching.
And yeah, and part of that coaching is development. And understanding you can no longer run with 22. It ain't possible.
It can't do it. It won't work.
Because I'm gonna explain to you. Remember 2024 for the University of Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that. And that taught us a valuable lesson. Because understand, we still had to go through our gauntlet. But it sure wasn't pretty.
William Bryant, we're going to get to this in just a minute. Bishop, remember we talked about this right here?
Yeah.
You know what?
Thank you, William.
It seemed like some of us old schoolers, we catching on to what this is all about. It kind of took us a minute to like right the ship, if you will. But when somebody, but I'm just saying now, So I got to start, William. We're going to come back to this. So 10-2 for Oklahoma. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing something. There's a method to the madness. And I told y'all this is Make It Make Sense Monday. Oh, by the way, y'all, Sunday night, 6 p.m.
Yes.
We are going to have a special long run show. Sunday night at 6 p.m. Just be there, be square. And I've asked Bishop to come. I've asked Coach Carl to come. I've asked Governor and Bino to come if they can. I will be inviting others, but I do have to watch my limit because I'm only set up for 10 and everything. But I have a guest coming, and but the way I'm trying to set it up is something real special that I'm really looking at. You all don't want to miss this. It's a recruit that we're looking at, and I hope we can grab him up. But he's somebody real special. But just stay tuned. I will be announcing it every day this week. Sunday night, 6 p.m. here on the Long Run. We're going to have a special long run show. And so don't forget, I'm telling you this ahead of time so you'll be there. And I've told Bishop, yeah, y'all ask away. Ask this young man questions, but we're going to also be talking with someone else that's in his family. And so I just want you all just to be aware of it. And we want to have a lot of people up in here and everything. So y'all, and listen, Chad, be on your best behavior.
Get them.
Be on your best behavior. Be on your best behavior. We got company coming. Stephen Hicks, William Bryant, be on your double A. Be on your best behavior. Be on your best behavior.
So what you saying, Pete?
Some of them just bad. Some of them just bad. They just bad. Just Stapleton, be on your best behavior.
Oh my goodness.
Truthful Jones, your best behavior. Be on your best behavior. Kimberly said 11-1. Jeff said Too many games to say. I'll tell you in week 6. Come on, Jeff. I need it in week 0. I need it in round 11.
Oh.
Come on, man. Be a good sport. Be a good sport. Be a good sport. I need it on today, Jeff. Come on, man. Go. But I'm just saying. So 11-1, 10-2. Bishop, what saith thee?
10-2.
10-2. Okay.
Yeah, 10-2.
All right.
The floor, the minimum, to me, even is pushing it, but 9-3, based on the strength of schedule. But you're pushing it if you're doing 9-3 because there's too many variables that could easily jump in the way. Because we haven't went to 24 yet, so it's still 12, the top 12, and we already know 3 of the spots already been accounted for. Notre Dame and 3 FCS schools, 2 FCS schools.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that too. We're gonna get to all that, but I got to get to Williams here. But okay, and Jeff said, "All right, 11-1. All right, we got you. Kim said she's gonna be good. She's gonna be good on Sunday. I ain't worried about Kim. Yes, I am. Kimberly, yeah, you be good too. That's right. I forgot about you, Kimberly. Steven said Oklahoma 10-2 or worse, 9-3. That's about right. I don't see
much respect.
Games.
Much respect.
I don't see the 3 games
until we prove differently. Hey,
yeah.
But once again, Alpha, we got to make improvements, and we're taking steps, but we got to complete the process.
Yeah,
the process.
And I'm with Jeff right here. Momentum. That's all I got to say.
Yeah,
him on that. Momentum.
Yeah.
And that's gonna go for everybody, not just for Oklahoma, Bama, Georgia, Texas. That's gonna go for everybody, and that's gonna be one big time game changer. By week 6, who's gonna have the mo?
The healthier you can be when you go through your 8, the better off you are.
You see this right here. You know what? You see this right here. Really, double A? Really? See. And then you know what? Nothing. Let me. I don't want to talk to nobody. But anyway, as long as okay, the king of needing improvements, Bama. Okay. All right. So Oklahoma 11-1, 10-2, 9-3 at worst. All right.
Yep.
Let's go to Georgia. We're gonna be looking at players, and the only reason that I won't look at players now is because of what Jeff said. But I'm gonna take the opposite approach. The summer is long. I'm keeping up with.
Yeah.
The summer is long. I want to see, because this is when your injuries. Speaking of that, I need you all to be in prayer with Ahmad Hardy, the running back from Missouri. We know that there was a gun violence incident over the weekend. Yeah. He's in stable condition and everything. This is the reason why, Bishop, I will not talk about players right now because of stuff like this, things that happen in the off season. And all he was doing was attending a concert. He was attending a concert.
Not only that, is this right now, I would say this, when the first day of school, we could start evaluating because they at least have one scrimmage by that time.
Yeah. So we'll talk about players in a minute, but right now we're just more or less just kind of, as they say, just taking a whiff at it to see what we think, because I just happened to bring this scenario up to look at it from just a different perspective. What does it look like with Georgia playing both Bama and Oklahoma, whereas with Bama just only playing Georgia and Texas just playing Oklahoma. But this time, Georgia's bearing the brunt of that pod right there. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm looking at. Oh, but trust me now. Trust me. We're gonna get to this in just a minute. So I pulled up Georgia's schedule, and here we go. They have Tennessee State, Western Kentucky, and they go to Arkansas, and then they play Vanderbilt. No, they don't. No, they don't. They play Oklahoma. My bad. Then they play Vanderbilt. They play. Okay, let me go back over it.
Yeah.
Tennessee State, Western Kentucky, Arkansas, Oklahoma. Then they play Vanderbilt. Then they go to Alabama, John them tired. They come to Tuscaloosa. And then after they play Bama, they play Auburn. So that's that. Oh, wow. So that's that Georgia thing that I'm talking about. So this time, Bishop, they've got, okay. Yeah. Oklahoma, Vanderbilt, Bama, Auburn. That's part of their gauntlet right there. Then watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Then they have their open date. Then they play Florida, and then they go to Ole Miss. Then they play Missouri. They go to South Carolina and Georgia Tech. I'm going back to what Jeff said. I should have started. I'm going back to that. He used that word momentum. Momentum. Who's gonna have the mo?
Yeah.
Who's gonna have the mo? Hey, Diane, roll tide. Auburn is a part of gauntlet for anyone other than when they play us in the graveyard. Yeah, and Diane, I'm glad you brought that up. Let me ask someone a question. Let me ask everybody a question.
Okay.
Let's go back to last year. Auburn and Georgia. Who really won that game? Come on, be honest. Be honest. What was this all about? What's up, Bino? My GM is here. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff was the first one that said it. Y'all, I'm going to go ahead and say this. To me, this is when I believe they turned their back on Hugh Freeze in this game right here. Georgia. I'm just saying, I was watching that game. Auburn had them. I want to say something. Jeff, you're brilliant, big dog. You're brilliant. Not because of that. I'm going back to your previous statement about the momentum. This was the game that gave Georgia the momentum going into the end of the season. This game, you know what? By hook, by crook, it gave them, it was a psychological thing for them. And it gave them an edge, even though from where I'm sitting, they lost that game. They lost that game. They lost. And they know they did. But I was calling timeout, or I was doing something. However that went, I'm telling you, this game, but they got Auburn in Athens. So I don't believe that this go rip is going to be much of a game. I do believe Georgia beats them soundly. I believe Georgia's going to beat them soundly, even though it doesn't matter to me who wins that game. It doesn't matter to me But then again, it does matter because if we're anywhere floating around at the top, you need all the help you can get. Because it goes back to what Bishop said, because now you're playing for more than just a conference championship. You're playing for a good seat at the big table. That's what it boils down to. You're playing for seeding. So I would love for Auburn to win because 9 times out of 10, by the time they play Auburn, they're going to be in the have one loss.
Yep.
And I believe we're going to give it to them again. I know that most folks are predicting Georgia to win, and I got that. But they've been predicting Georgia to win. Every time Alabama basically has played Georgia, Georgia has been picked to win the game. And Alabama, with the exception of one time, has upset them every time. I'm just saying. But after that, on October 24th, Georgia has an open date. And then they play Florida. They go to Ole Miss, Missouri, South Carolina, Georgia Tech. Bishop, what you see? What you think according to their schedule, what's their strength?
10-2.
But what their strength of schedule is, though?
5 and a P.
Yeah. I don't know, Bishop. Tennessee State, Western Kentucky, Arkansas win. Oklahoma, Vanderbilt, Bama, Auburn, question marks.
Oklahoma, question mark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oklahoma has what it takes to go in Georgia and beat them.
Okay.
Then they have the open date after Auburn. Then they play Florida. Oh, excuse me. They play Florida. And this is what baffles me. And I asked this. Why did they move that game from Jacksonville? And they moved it to Atlanta. This is why I tell you, I'll pay attention to the little things. That's basically a home game for Georgia. I'm just saying. They'll play Florida, and then they play Ole Miss, Missouri, South Carolina, Georgia Tech. 6 strength of schedule, 28. Okay, you know what? Thank you, Coach Carl. I'm gonna look that up.
What did he say?
What is Georgia's actual strength of schedule for this coming year? We'll talk about that in the morning. We sure will.
Yeah.
We're just giving our own guesstimation right now.
Yeah.
1 out of 10. What is it? Is it you say it was like a 6. So I'm gonna look at it. The game that besides Bama, Oklahoma, the game that I want to see is 2 of them. Besides Bama, besides them playing Bama, and besides them playing Oklahoma, the game I want to see is when they go to Ole Miss.
Ooh, wait.
They have trouble with Ole Miss on the road.
And Chambliss is back.
And Chambliss is back.
That young man is gifted.
So I will be. Oh, Bino, the Sporting News has a magazine coming out in the next couple of weeks, sir. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. And so I'm on. I just read the magazine, see who's coming back, possible starters, this, that, and the third, who's up and coming, and this and all this kind of stuff. And they're also having some, from what I'm understanding, I hope I got that news right. They're also having some like transfer news, who went where and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be
that's important now.
is going to be an interesting thing because we're in the age of the transfer portal. So pay attention, folks. That's all I'm asking. Pay attention. Ole Miss, Missouri, South Carolina. They go to South Carolina. That's always a tough game.
Yeah.
When they go to South Carolina and play, that's always a tough game for Georgia.
And I want to bring a caveat that I don't know a lot of people have paid close attention. Georgia relies heavily on that second bye week to get that second win.
Yeah. And theirs come in the middle of October, the 24th, well, toward the end of October. See, so we're going to see. And once again, I keep telling you all, injuries. I'm with Ken. With Jeff. Injuries and momentum. I want to see. You're going to see the importance of a depth chart this year.
Because see, the key is we have seen injuries play a part, but see what people don't pay attention to. The universities that develop deeper and wider and can go to that third and fourth string and get production out of them, that's the ones that alleviate and be able to keep their first and second screen fresh toward the end. And it's going to be highly pivotal because I understand 8 games in a row of stiff competition where each and every week you could be stepping on a landmine if you don't play your A game. Yeah. You're going to want to have the communication on point.
Uh-huh. And see, so they play, like you said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. They play 7 games in the jump. And then they get that bye week, and then they play Florida. So that's all I'm saying is that this thing is set up in the SEC. So some are saying Georgia 10-2, some saying 9-4, whatever. I'm gonna be honest. 1, 2, possibly 3. Yeah. Now, someone said without Lane and Charlie Weiss, they don't see it. But I'm going to say this, though. I think that was Ken. Think about it for a minute. Did Charlie Weiss coach them in that Ole Miss game? In the Ole Miss Miami game? Was he there? I know Lane wasn't, but was Charlie Weiss there? I can't remember.
Yeah. He came back. Remember, he came back.
He came back. But you know what, though, Ken? That might all be true, but
he didn't stay.
That Ole Miss they're better than that. They're better than just Charlie Weiss and Lane Kiffin. They're better than that. I think now we know Pete Golden is going to focus mostly on the defense. We understand that, and that's his thing. But I believe that I believe that Ole Miss will put someone in place that's going to be just as good as Charlie Weiss. Because I don't think Charlie Weiss and Lane Kiffin is going to I think they're going to be good at LSU, but I don't think they're going to be world beaters. That scene going to shift.
I would put it like this. You want to get them in the early part of the season.
Yeah.
Toward the end of the season, they might get momentum.
Mm-hmm. And so we'll Kimberly, we can do that. We can talk about the coaches. Then we're going to talk about the coaches. Kimberly wants to talk about the coaches. And that's going to be in some upcoming shows, Kimberly. So we got you. Yeah,
maybe we can get Kimberly to come on.
We'll see. I got it anyway. That's my sister.
I'll be a messy. Keep on. Keep on.
But yeah. What's up, Tony B? Go Dogs. Tony B, What do you what you think y'all gonna finish 12-0?
Oh, there he is.
Tony B, you think y'all gonna finish 12-0? You know, or you know. Jeff. Jeff. You raise an interesting point there, bro. Because the thing about Vandy, and we're going to talk about them one day this week, because we're going to put them in a pod. I'm putting four in pods here and everything. And Vandy is sort of a dark horse, but I heard a sports writer say, we're going to see if Vandy's really that good, or were they more Pavia driven? Yeah, Ken, the Bama fan. That's what a sportscaster.
They got Jared Curtis, the number one.
They got Jared Curtis, who was supposed to have signed with Georgia, and he didn't. That was funny to me, man. That was funny to me. And I'm not laughing at Georgia or anybody, but everybody was waiting on Jared to come, and then the next thing you know, I've committed to Vanderbilt. What? Vanderbilt? Yeah. So I'm just saying. So I'm looking at Georgia. Realistically, I told you all it's great to be a fan, but be realistic. And in all of my outros, I tell you all to be realistic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, honest to goodness, the way this is set up, I think 10-2 at the worst. 10-2 would be Georgia's worst. Not 9-3. 10-2 would be their worst.
Okay.
10-2. I think that the two losses will come from Bama and Oklahoma. I think that's what's gonna get them.
Okay.
That's what's gonna get them.
Yeah.
So that's just my theory. That's just my theory.
I understand.
Yeah. And so when we go to, so I put, so we've looked at
now it's Texas,
Georgia, and we've looked at Oklahoma. So let's look at Texas. See those four teams playing each other. So here we go. Now this schedule baffles me. Texas State, Ohio State, right quick, y'all. Texas versus Ohio State. They're playing in Texas. Who you got? Let's just stop for a minute. Let's just stop for a minute. Who you got? Just for the chat. Texas playing Ohio State. Who wins that game? Bishop, give me what you got, sir.
Oh, man, bro.
Double A said Ohio State. Diane said Ohio State. Ken the Bama fan said Ohio State. That's 3 Ohio States and nobody
might
from
as well
Texas.
make it a sweep.
What's up, Zach? Wait a minute. Zach, the Picture Gaming. It keeps jumping. Here we go. Zach, the Picture Gaming Show says Ohio State. Dark One Music, Ohio State. Stephen Hicks, Ohio State. Bino, Texas by 7. Truthful Jones, Ohio State. Coach Crystal, Sarkey. Okay.
That means
Arch Manning has to show me something. Tough as Nails playing in Austin, Texas. I'm going to have to go with those who said Texas. I can't stand them. I don't like Ohio State either. But in this particular case, Ohio State, that's what Tony B said, Ohio State.
So you going to go with Texas?
I'm going with Texas. Here's why. I went and looked at I went and looked at Texas. Here's their, piano man trying to do a little something here, and everything. I went and looked it up there.
A little bit.
Little bit. Texas will stretch Ohio State's DBs. Arch is trending now, unless something happens, and I pray it don't. But Texas has too much speed on the wideouts with Ringo and Coleman. Lockett with Ringo, Coleman, and Lockett with Arch Manning throwing to him.
The only question I have for you is their O-line ready for this next push? Yeah.
And that's a great question, Bishop. That's a great question. I'm not sure, but I just believe in my heart.
Got you.
That Texas beats them this year.
Got him.
Texas beats them this year. Simply because, and see, I told you all last year. Now I said this last year. I made the prediction last year. Because a whole lot of folks, me and Double A said this, and me and some of the other cats said this in our in the chat last year. I told you all too much hype was around Arch Manning. It was too much hype. Texas was going to finish number one. They were going to do this. Arch Manning for Heisman. This and that and the third. Nobody was going to beat Texas. Every magazine known to man was picking Texas. This, that, and the third.
To win the Natty.
Yes. For the Natty. Texas for the Natty. I told them, slow your roll. First of all, I told them that Texas was going to have trouble, first of all, on the road. Second, I said, people are forgetting that Ohio State is the defending national champ. They're the defending champions. People are forgetting that part. And they're going to act as if Texas is going to come in there and just destroy them. I said, watch and see. Ohio State beat them, and they beat them. They beat them. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they being real quiet. See, Texas being real, but you see, but it's some chatter going about, Bishop, but it's real quiet chatter. A lot of quietness going on in Texas. Oh, they talking their stuff. They talking their stuff. But we gonna see. They're not flamboyantly like they were last year. They're not flamboyant with it. Yeah, Tony B, you're right. Yeah, Ohio State O-line is not that good for what it's, I didn't watch their spring game, but Tony B, but I knew that a fall off somewhere, a drop off somewhere was going to have to happen for Ohio State. I know their defense, especially with those DBs back there. Now they picked up Earl Little Jr. I got all that part and everything. But as a cohesiveness, I don't think Ohio State is going to be as grand as they've been in the last couple of years. They're going to be good, but I don't think they'll be grand. What say it now, Bishop?
Right. What I would say is it's going to be predicated on their linebacker, their front seven. Ohio State's front seven is gonna have to get after make Arch get off his spot. Once again, Arch is not. He's got a year under his belt to where he has. This is his second year, so he's going to be well tested. But once again, Patricia is no joke. Patricia is him, and when you talking about the type of schemes and how he's able to diagnose and see what you do best, and he makes you prove that you trust what your eyes are seeing. And so it's going to be I know how Patricia works. He develops his younger guys, so it's just a matter of whoever steps up now is your time, just like everybody across the NCAA. A lot of questions that have to be answered, and it's wide open for who's going to win the Natty.
Yeah, I'm not even going to get off into that foolishness. Natty, Heisman talk, I'm not even getting off into that.
Okay.
It goes back to what Ken the Bama fan said. I mean, Jeff said, season's not even here yet. And we hear all of this talk, and then when you hear all this Natty and Heisman talk, then when it does not happen, then you're walking around with egg on your face and you're embarrassed and you're this and that and the third when it doesn't materialize. That's what happened. That's why I'm not getting off into that.
I respect. I'm being messy. I was trying to add a little Zataran.
Oh, you did, but I ain't falling for that one this time. I didn't fall for it the last time when they were hyping Arch up. I'm going to say it when they were hyping up.
Oh, you Arch. Already you.
I've been called that.
I said the same thing. I said, yeah, it's great to have one or two series or one or two games where you do it, but to do a whole entire season where you're the guy and they're gonna be making an adjustment. Yeah, right. It's not as easy as you thought.
Now, Ken, when you asked the question about do you believe Texas wins if Manning can't run, that what's them guy named Hollywood Smothers and Brown better take up the slack. That's what they're paying them for. They better take up the slack. I'm just saying now. They better take up the slack because, Ken, if they don't and you just waiting on Arch to run and he can't, it's going to be a long season for Texas.
All I know is don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm saying, I'm just saying. So, but anyway, here's Texas, Ohio State. Then they play UTSA. Then they go to Tennessee. Tennessee's another dark horse. Their mother mystery team, if you will.
Right.
That's what I mean by dark horse. Their mystery team. Really, nobody knows what Tennessee is all about right now. They don't know. Then they have an open date. Then they Oklahoma, Florida, Ole Miss, Mississippi State. All those games are in Texas. All those games are in Texas. Then they go to Missouri. Then they go to LSU. Then they play Arkansas. And then they go to Bryan, Texas, and play Texas A&M.
Ole Miss is very that's going to be very interesting.
Yep.
Really.
I mean, Ole Miss, like what Jeff said, the season hadn't got here yet, but on the other side of that, by the time they play Ole Miss in October 24th, we'll know what type of team everybody what everybody is by October 24th. You will know. You'll know. I'm just saying. Then they finish at Texas A&M. So Bishop, as of May 11th, I'll say it again, May 11th of said year, sir. What do you see Texas schedule? I mean, Texas record.
9-3. Minimum.
Yeah, that'd be the worst case scenario.
Yeah, worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario be 9-3.
But
I'm going back to what Ken the Bama fan said. And it's just May now, so we don't know the extent of this. I haven't, I don't keep up with them like that. So I hope running thin if they go 9-3. If they go 9-3, Texas is in trouble. If they go 9-3, Texas is in trouble.
But they can also understand we're only doing snapshots, and so only time right now is going to be predictions.
It's just predictions. Because here's the other part of that, and I know we got some folks in the chat don't want to hear this part, but I'm gonna say, look, things that the SEC fans gonna get mad at me for saying, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Y'all check this out. Vegas has already predicted that none of the SEC teams will win over 9 games.
Facts.
None of them. Georgia, Bama, Texas, LSU, Ole Miss, Oklahoma, nobody. None of your big teams are going to win over 9 games. Now they said that last year, and they got made out of a lie. They got made out of a lie, but they missed it. Me personally, how accurate was Vegas last year? That's what I'm saying, Diane. They wasn't accurate at all. They wasn't accurate.
Because they didn't predict Miami coming in the whole show.
They did not even have Miami in it.
And nor did they have Indiana.
Yeah, they didn't. See, so they were very off. They were very off. But I'm telling you now, though, but the way this SEC is constructed now, the way the SEC is constructed, I'm not going to say Vegas is on to something, but I'm not going to dismiss everything that they say. I just don't believe that all of the teams are going to finish. Let's put it this way. Out of Bama, let me break it down. Bama, Georgia, LSU, Texas, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Ole Miss. I'll stop there. Out of those 7, somebody's going to come up short. I'm just saying. I just said somebody. I didn't name who. I just said somebody is going to come up short.
Time to be forged by fire.
So you're going to forged by fire. You're going to have to, and each week, and this is why I'm going through this like this. I'm doing this part this week. I mean, today, I'm going to do 4 more tomorrow and everything. And, I'm not even, I'm doing Bama I'm doing Bama today. I'm not even talking about them tomorrow because we're going on with the SEC because you're going to get to an eventual champion here somewhere. I'm not trying to get to the natty. I'm mostly focusing on the SEC. But in this Texas schedule, if I were to pick it right now, just looking at it, taking all of the if, ands, and buts off the table, because this year Texas does not play Georgia. Wink, wink. (10-2).
Respect.
10
Respect. Respect.
10-2. Me too, Stephen. I'm in agreement with you right here, Stephen. I just hope the disrespect inspires Bama this year. My sentiments exactly. Yeah, what's up, tough as nails? Quarterback experience and his health is how you pick wins. Yep. We're gonna see.
And if you notice, a lot of the SEC teams are having new quarterbacks to start.
And
so
you remember, and I talked about that last year. Last year, you had new quarterbacks, and this is going to be Bama's second year in a row with a new quarterback. Year 2. QB experience. So I'm going to say Texas 10-2. And with Bama, East Carolina, Kentucky. I'm telling y'all again, don't sleep on Kentucky.
All right.
The reason that game to me is important. First road game. Some people laugh and say they're not going to be hostile. You want to bet? Because it's Bama coming to town. You always get hostile. Brand new quarterback, brand new running back, brand new O-line, on the road. SEC game, week 2.
Have you worked out all of the kinks?
Yeah. Will the kinks be worked out? Or are you in the process of working them out from week 1 to week 2?
Yep.
So Kentucky's going to be the game, to me, that you're going to cut your teeth on. Especially for the new guys.
There you go.
Kentucky will be the game to cut your teeth on. Jeff, you asked a hard question. But can I tell you something else, though, Jeff? It's one, my brother. It's a question, big dog. I don't know. We all know what the people are saying. We know what the people are saying. We know what the people are wanting. But it's going to be up to the coaches, bro. It's going to be up to the coaches. So we're going to see. We're going to see. Yeah, we're going to see. We will see. After Kentucky, then we come back home and we have Florida State. Game 2, game 3, we're going to be cutting our teeth real good on both offense and defense. Both Kentucky and Florida State going to be up simply because it's Bama. Simply because it's Bama. South Carolina, cut your teeth. Then we go to Mississippi State. Then we come back and we play Georgia. by that time, Bishop,
Mhm.
I'm going to say it again. I'm going to put it like this, and I don't mean double A, you kind of beat me to it. It's not a good sign. Let me put that up there. In my opinion, playing two quarterbacks at the beginning of the season isn't a good sign. Whoever said about one game at a time in the last segment there, I'm just going to say one game at a time, one day at a time, because Bama is just in a crazy position right now. New quarterback. It's just hard to say. But it's not a good sign, double A. But then on the flip side of that, I heard Coach DeBoer say something, though. What if neither one pulls away? Is that a good sign or is that a bad sign?
I'm gonna hold my. I know for me, if that's the case, because somebody's feelings gonna get hurt. But I'm gonna have to tell the truth.
Can I ask this question? Can Bama really trust the coaches to make an honest decision on who goes in?
Depending on who makes the decision.
Depending on who made the decision. Let the folks over here long run make the decision. You won't go. I guarantee you won't go wrong, bro. We got this. You know what? Double A, if neither one pulls away, double A, it depends on why they can't pull away.
Thank you. That's what I'm.
It's going to depend on why they can't pull away. What is it that's causing one? Why does this have to be a photo finish? Horse racing.
And who's in the eye of whose evaluation?
Yeah, so who's what? Me personally, I know what I saw at A-Day, and I'm going to leave it at that. I know what I saw. I know what I saw. Quick, I'm gonna tell y'all, like I tell them females on here, quit playing, girl, and act like you know. Quit playing. Those of us that were at A-Day, we know what we saw. But doggone it, I don't want no technicalities, Bishop. Technicalities.
Once again, who's gonna make that decision? If it's Grubb, or is it the board?
You know what? I see. Listen to me. See, some of these non-Bama fans don't understand our struggle. This is a struggle. It's a struggle being a Bama fan. It's a struggle. I mean, let's just be honest. You got this going. You got that going. Can this one pull away? You know.
Can I ask a question, Bama fans, family? Could this actually be a tight race due to the perception of a certain coach or coaches? Versus what was the eye in the sky?
I'm just saying.
I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it for y'all.
You know.
Got to tell the truth though.
The last two scrimmages, one man stood out. Grudge was being nice and using coach, prolonging it like he did last year. You can't prolong this year, Ken. I'm with you, bro. Ain't no can't do it. Can't do it. No prolonging this year. Bama fans, now y'all see why I do what I do. I hope y'all do. And I'm not trying to be facetious. I'm just showing y'all the seriousness, and most of you all know it, of what we're facing. It ain't nothing Oklahoma ain't been through. They've been through it too. They've been through it. Any good team has gone through what we're going through. It just took us a minute to get to it. Coach Crystal, I'm not going to put that on the screen, but amen. 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 That, you know what? Y'all, I got to get ready to get out of here, but that's a question. That's a topic for the Discord. That's a topic for the Discord. Y'all need to take that. And I'm telling y'all, it's 20-something of y'all in here. All y'all need to come to the Discord and get on there and talk about what Dr. Crystal just put up there. Because I'm going to tell you, that's the perception that's being put out there.
Right.
And that's not, and listen.
Right.
And that is not our fault as fans. Now, somebody need to back me up on that. That's not our fault as fans. That's what I'm being honest with y'all. Please don't get me started on that. Dr. Crystal, you done started some. I was trying, and I'm trying to still be nice about it. But I kept telling y'all, Bishop, Double A will tell you, I kept saying, I feel a sabotage. I used that word last year, that something just was not right. Just saying. You know. Zach, you can forget that, man. Coaches can't get rid of TikTok dancing. TikTok is part of social media.
Yeah,
you can't do anything about that, and you're not gonna ban them from that. That's part of the social construct for everybody. You even have coaches on social media. So I mean, that's TikTok dances. There ain't nothing to that. That's not affecting their play on the field. Honest to goodness, it's not. If what's affecting their play on the field, that's a psychological thing and development. That's what's happening there. I wouldn't, not
only development, but more than anything, you got to get the entire team. It needs to become one team, one nucleus. And like I said, I know a lot of people using the old, well, they're a freshman. No, they're not. They're ambassadors. And you need to think of them as such. And as much as they can handle and can help you, you get as much as you can out of them. If that means two series of 8 plays, let it be the best 8 plays they can do.
Mm-hmm. Hold on for a minute. That's Tide 100.9 texting me. Ryan Fowler texting me right now. Anyway, and so we got then, like I said, there's Mississippi State, then Georgia, go to Tennessee, Texas A&M, open date. Then we go to LSU, go to Vanderbilt, play UT Chattanooga, and then we play Auburn. Last 2 games at home. So, Bishop, right quick, this is the last one we go over. Who you got? How do you view Bama's schedule on on us. What's the strength of schedule for them?
7 in the P.
Not, and I'm gonna tell you this. Here you go, top 25 again: Georgia, Texas A&M, LSU, Vandy. So this time, Bama does not have that top 25 thing. Well, let me take that back. It's going to depend. But last year, if you're basing it on last year's, they're playing South Carolina, they're playing Georgia, they're playing Tennessee, Texas A&M, LSU, Vandy, and Auburn. All of those were top 25 at some point or another last year.
And South Carolina has their returning quarterback, so they're going to be in the top 25. And some of the others, I view, like I said, 7 in the P to 8 is your strength on your schedule. That's why I say a lot of people, they think I'm, not sure how Bishop comes up with this fire test. Ask yourself, how else are you going to get through that gauntlet?
And in this case, what's up, Twister? Roll Tide to you, brother.
Roll Tide, Twist.
For this, Bishop, where is the gauntlet? Ooh, because you make me bring up another interesting. For some teams, not everybody, but for some teams, their whole schedule is a gauntlet simply because of who they are.
That's the first time I heard that.
Sometimes their whole schedule is a gauntlet. It looks easy from the paper, Bishop. But the reality, sir.
Why you think we say 1-0?
And that's what I'm with Jeff. One, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna come in where I think we're gonna finish. I never do that.
Nah, you made me choose. Nah.
Well, see, you Oklahoma, you don't count.
That
don't.
Hey, in chat, is P trying to run?
No, P ain't trying to run. Okay, I'm gonna be like Jeff. All right. Being realistic.
Okay. It's subject to change. Don't be trying to that we're gonna hold you to it. Wink, wink.
11-1.
Okay. Say it with your chest then, bro.
11-1.
Represent.
I'll be realistic about it. 10-2 at worst. What's the name of that big mountain that runs Highway 9 run down Pennsylvania? Oh, you talking about that's your Allegheny Mountain. That's your Allegheny Mountain range right there.
Yeah.
That's the Allegheny Mountain range. Appalachians as well.
Yep.
Yeah, you know. Let me see.
All I will say, don't play, please, coaches across the SEC, don't play favorites. Make sure you do your vetting and you get the right component. This year is going to be highly important that you do that.
Yeah. So I'm going to say 11-1, but I'm still going back to what I said, one game at the time. And that's going to have to be for everybody, one game at the time. We can give all of these predictions and the this and the that and the third, but one game at the time. One game at the time. That's your first that's your first pod right there. Ole Miss, excuse me, LSU. No. It was Georgia, Oklahoma, Texas, Bama. That's your first four.
Yeah.
That's your first 4. And so
you want to give them the next 4 so they'll be prepared?
the
Or
next 4, yeah, okay, I can do that. I can do that. The next 4, we're going to go with Vanderbilt, Texas A&M, Tennessee, South Carolina.
Sweet.
Vanderbilt, Texas A&M, Tennessee, South Carolina. That's who we discuss in the morning. That's who we will discuss in the morning. And I will know more, Bishop, about my situation.
Yeah.
As far as church goes and everything. I will know more tonight if we will have 2 shows tomorrow. Because if we don't have 2 shows tomorrow, we'll make up for it later and everything. But I want to let you all know again, there will be a special show Sunday night at 6 p.m. here on the Long Run. We're gonna have some guests. I want everybody to be on their best behavior. Don't come in here with no foolishness. Do not come in here, Bama if you listening, do not come in here talking about the stripper and the monkey. Oh, but tomorrow, we're going to talk about Vandy, Texas A&M, Tennessee, South Carolina. Bishop, write that down, and we're going to go from there. And we come up with some. We're going to talk about them just like we talked about them today. We're going to compare schedules and everything. Now, I'm going to say this. I will be looking at some things. As a matter of fact, I want to see something for just a second. Let me see something. Let me look at something right quick.
Okay.
Let me go back. All right. Open date. All right. Let me see. No, I didn't do. I did that wrong. Open date. Did it again, boy.
I already know.
They talk about
I saw you in him.
Okay, so like I said, so we're going with Vanderbilt. We're going with Vandy, Tennessee, Texas A&M, and South Carolina. It's going to be interesting in the morning, folks, because I'm about to show you something. I want us to learn something. If you listen, in those years of Coach Nick Saban, if he didn't teach me anything as a person, I will tell you what he did teach me: to pay attention to detail. And there's a lot of detail in this SEC this year as it relates to scheduling.
Do tell.
There's a lot of detail. Zach, leave me alone, Zach. But that's a good question. Zach, that's a good place for me to put this in. If you need Piano Man to appear at your wedding, your engagement announcement, any other thing that I might have to give words of encouragement, you perform your wedding, whatever, you have from now until I think I'm going to have to push it up, Bishop, to the first weekend in August. My black book, my suit, my robe, all of these things go into the vault, and it will not come out of the vault. It will be locked in a time vault, Bishop, and it will not be unlocked until the day after the Super Bowl.
All right, man. All right.
Thank you, Zach, for reminding me. So get your weddings in and get your wedding announcements, your engagement announcements, all of this that you want Piano Man to come to. Get it in today. Matter of fact, even if I'm getting married, not doing football season. No, sir.
So whoa. So what are you saying, P? Optimus
I'm
Prime.
not getting married during football season.
Okay.
And I'm not performing no weddings during football season.
But I can.
That's you. I'm talking about me. You on a different listen. You got your own ministry. You do it your way. That's just the way.
I'm teasing. I'm being messy.
That's just the way I'm choosing to do. Bishop, even if you getting married and want me to come and perform your wedding, you better do it after football season. Get married now.
No, you don't. Look, he trying to run me over. Look, he know what I said. I said, are you trying to tell us something?
I ain't trying to tell you nothing.
About getting married. About getting married.
I ain't said a word.
Well, what?
Nothing but Diane, it go for funerals too. Go for
being bad up here. Hey, we just say, hey, it's all good. That's all good. That's my brother.
Too. So
it's all good, my brother.
It's go for funerals. So I'll sit it.
Hey, I picked up on it. Hey, did you see that Zap ring?
Now, Diane, look at here, Diane. Play at your renewal on September the 27th. You must be out your mind. Wait a minute. Hold up here. Wait a minute. Hold up here. Alabama on September 27th. On a Sunday? I could do it on a No. That's still football season. No. No. Nope. No.
Thank you, Diane. Thank you. I'm glad somebody tried.
I ain't coming. Diane, no.
Hey, I was wondering, you about the waffle right there. I was wondering.
Weekday funerals. Got a show to do, Diane. Got a show to do. But Diane, I was about to say, but Diane, if you really need me and everything, now on the real, if you really need me, I'll be there. I'll be there. You know.
I'll be there.
Now, I ain't say all that. What Bishop talking about, I'll be there.
What? What am I saying?
But wait a minute. But Diane, look here. Monday through Thursday.
He put stipulations on stuff. What's going on in here?
I'm just saying, Diane. You said weekend. I'm just saying. You know, y'all gonna have to respect P in this time now.
Mr. Telephone Man. There's something
monkey around.
like.
What about the monkey? We too busy singing and put anybody see.
Put the lime in the coconut, you mix it up.
Bama Nick, I hope you satisfied now. You done got this whole thing started about this monkey. I'm gonna get Bama Nick on here and let him tell this story. If I could get Ryan Fowler on here to tell the whole story about the monkey and the stripper.
Discord.
Yeah, we can do it in the Discord. But see, man, that is the funniest. It is hilarious. And I tried to tell it to Governor on here and couldn't do it because I couldn't keep a straight face because I was laughing so hard. You know. But anyway, y'all, I got to get ready to go. Bishop, you got parting words because I got to get ready to go to church in a minute.
Yeah. Really,
now because it's kind of out doing fall. Anyway. Go ahead, Bishop.
No, this we got a lot to be thankful for. We still can talk, conversate, and share and love one another. Remember, there's people that didn't make it into the day, so be thankful and understanding that. Keep everybody in prayer that is in your inner circle, because you just don't know. We're in the end times and nothing is promised beyond today. So let's be thankful for today.
Bishop, I was listening to you. I need you to pray for Stephen Hicks, because what I'm about to show you, I've seen a many a thing. Y'all will attend my funeral just to make sure I'm dead.
Stephen Hicks. All right. Piano Man. That's Stephen Hicks. And the vote is on No Mercy.
Wishing you nothing but the absolute worst. Jesus is calling your name, Piano Man. I'm listening, Lord, but I'm just listening. I'm just saying.
What did you say? What did you say?
He didn't say nothing to me.
Okay.
You know, he ain't said nothing yet. If he tell me, P, I need you to be somewhere on September 26th, I'm saying, Lord, now, really, Lord, really? Come on now. You know how much I've been wanting to watch this game. I've been waiting on this game ever since last year. Oh boy. Anyway, y'all, listen. I want to take this time. My partner words are, I want to take this time to thank each of you. First, before I go there, did everybody hear the new intro? If you didn't, let me know that you didn't hear it. Did everybody, for those of you, because I only got a couple of feedbacks, but for those of you that heard the new intro, did you like it?
I like it. I thought it was fire myself.
I
thought it was fire.
Did you like it? You know.
3-stroke Charlie is gone, right?
He didn't hear it. Zach said he didn't hear it.
Okay. Can we play it one more time? Or will that mess up everything?
I don't think it will. Let me see. We're going to see here in just a minute. Let's see something here. What we got. Let's see what it does.
If not, they can get it in the morning.
Yeah, if not, yeah, you can get it.
But hey, it's slamming. No job.
Let me see. Hold up.
I'm Piano Man. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Welcome to the long run with an honest tongue. Justified, opinionated when the topic comes. Don't give a piss about nothing but tide. Honey be on my mind and I keep that pride. Stroke still strong, last name long. Roll tide, roll where the truth belong. West Virginia born, working hard in my soul. Still got that steel town grin and I take control. F them trees, yeah, I said it loud. Go Steelers too, got the whole room proud. Love that college game, love that Friday light. Love them real world problems and we talk all night. We bring that fire gumbo daily. Stir it up, don't play me. Bishop on the forge by fire away. JB got the whole room crazy. Latoya in the mix, can't tame it. Twist to keep the freight line moving. Welcome to the show. Piano Man. Welcome to the show.
Hope y'all like that. That's the That's the new intro.
And that's Optimus Prime effect.
Shout out to Coach Carl. Shout out to my producer Dwight. They put all that together for me and everything. I appreciate it. But that's what I was about to say. I appreciate you all so very much. Everything that you contribute to the show, everything. We're glad for the members that we have, the subscribers that we have, and I'm happy. And as we grow, I'm happy. But I'm happy that we're family, and I'm thankful for Bishop and the Gumbo Chefs. I'm thankful for everyone. But I want to just say, especially to the chat, a lot of times we as podcasters, we take you all for granted. But I don't. And I know there's a few other podcasters that don't. We love y'all, and it would be no us without y'all. So thank y'all for everything that you do, and please continue to support us. But tell someone else about the show and everything. We're trying to go to the next level, because I got some things in the works and something else that I'm trying to do. I just want to get better, and I want y'all to get better with me. That's all. And so, Bishop, thank you for everything you do, big dog. And man, you my brother for real. And if anybody understands things that I face every day, it's this man right here. And he steps in prayer and friendship and brotherhood. And even though he's an Oklahoma fan, but we're football fans, and we love our teams, but we love you all and everything. So Bishop, thank you, Coach Carl, Twister, Latoya, KT, Governor, I want to say to the 401k crew, everybody, there's so many to tell, but especially all of the crews within the crews. Oh my goodness, it's too many to name. And by the time football season comes up, Bishop
Crystal, Double A.
Yeah, Double A in the crew. Trying to get Double A to do something, but her and Coach Crystal won't act right. Almost had Coach Crystal on here and everything, and but it's gonna come. But in the minute, we're gonna have some things going here, and I'm hoping and praying that this upcoming football season, we be doing some new things, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna have it. We just trying to strive to be the best that we can be. And I'm gonna say this, and it might not be a popular thing to say, but I want to thank everyone who said I couldn't do it. I just want to tell you, thank you for giving me that motivation.
Optimus Prime.
Show you that I could. Just to show me. Really, I wasn't trying to show you anything. I was more or less trying to show me that I could. And I'm doing it. I haven't done anything. I'm doing it, because done means you're through. Doing means you're still in action. I'm still in action as long as the Lord gives me strength. So with that being said, I'm forged by fire every day. I'm forged by fire, player. So with that, I just got a text from somebody, something I did for somebody, say that made them really feel good. And that's what I'm here for. The Long Run family is forged by fire. You got that right. You got that right, Stephen Hicks. We're forged by fire. But we got 14 more to get us to 500, and we can do some more things. Y'all tell somebody to join us. Join us. Just 14 people. And then we're going to work on the next 500. Right, Bishop? Bishop said, let's get to that 1,000.
Let's get to that 1,000. Hey, you know what? This ain't nothing but family show. Y'all more than welcome. Y'all know we like to have our gumbo. We like to make sure it's piping hot and make sure that everybody that comes to the table gets a bowl.
That's it.
And understand in that there's all type of different ingredients, but no matter what, it's still the same game that we loved when we grew up as kids.
That's it. All of the other talk and everything, it terminologies and this, that, and the third. But guess what? A first down is still 10 yards, and a touchdown is still 6 points, and the extra point makes it 7. That's still football to me. That's what. And Exact the Picture Gaming, I'm glad I met you too, brother. You and your family. And I love y'all, man. And I appreciate you and everything. So, J. Cole, I read you. I see you, bro. And that's one of the
fam.
I got you. And I teach from that verse a lot. I teach from that a lot. But we got a job to do. And so until that time comes, I got to keep pushing. So with that being said, Bishop, that's it. I got to get ready to get up out of here. And thank you for everybody that's coming. You know, I want to tell you, stay focused, drive, and go forward in the name of the Lord. And remember, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not into your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him. He'll direct your path. He'll show you your plan, and then you understand your purpose. So trust in him. You got this. In Jesus' name, you got it. And just remember, you can do all things through Christ that gives you strength. Remember, this kitchen is big enough for everybody to cook in. Hey, just bring your A game to the kitchen. I guarantee you, they're gonna like your cooking. And do your best cooking on your gumbo. Make your own gumbo. And hey, somebody's gonna like it. Always be yourself. And then with that being said, hey, Piano Man don't know everything. I just know what I'm talking about. All right. So be a fan. That's a cool thing. But be realistic in your fandom. All right. So the kitchen is closed until in the morning. It's snack time. The Discord is open. Matter of fact, all y'all need to go hop on the Long Run Discord and go make it happen.
Coach Crystal.
And Coach Crystal, and finish up on that conversation about the coaches ruining a certain player. I'm going to leave it like that.
Player.
Hey, it's good to see you, my man. And last but not least, if you see a missing monkey, please return the monkey.
Hey, is the monkey named Three Stroke Charlie?
No. The monkey's name is Gia.
Okay.
You tried, but no cigar. Yeah, gumbo, but I'm still hungry, Bishop. Yeah. You know. But Bishop, I'm getting ready to go. But I want to let y'all know this upcoming week, though, I need you all to be in prayer with my pastor's brother. And we're just praying. We're praying.
Gotcha.
And everything. Gotcha. Dang. Stephen Hicks already in the y'all go to the Discord. Y'all go to the Discord and everything.
All right, Dwight, I put a link for anybody that hasn't signed up. Go ahead and sign up. You all are welcome. And once you get in there,
24
once
hours
you get 24 hours a day, and go to Let's Talk. Don't just stay in there and start typing. Go to Let's Talk. It's the reason we built that room, so that you can hear one another and you don't have to do all that typing, and you guys can still do your thing.
And tomorrow, y'all see William Bryant's statement right there. Remember that statement. I was going to get to it today, but remember that statement. And we're going to talk about this tomorrow. 24, and we don't we start the season with 25 teams. Please make that make sense. Bishop, didn't we talk about this today? But William Bryant, I'm going to give you something else to think about that statement. You close to it, but you still need to step on in the door. But Bishop and I talked about that very thing.
Right. Yep.
The same thing. Something that nobody is considering. So we're going to talk about that in the morning too. So y'all have a great night. I think B Sharp comes on at 6 too as well. So for those of you, if you're not going to the Discord, please go and support our brother B Sharp. Y'all have a great evening. And just remember, we don't give pissed about nothing but the Tide, with the exception of Oklahoma. But that's them. I let them figure out how their own moniker. But on behalf of Stephen Hicks and the Voices of No Mercy and OG Gill, with the exception of Alabama, we wish you nothing but the absolute worst. Sorry, Bishop. Getting close to the season, sir. You wait till June come along. Wait till June come along. It's going to get, man. These days are going by fast. Oh, but Bishop, this is what I'm going to tell you before I go, though. Guess what I'm going to be making this week?
What you making?
Crackling cornbread.
Everybody go to the Discord. Go to the Discord. You ain't right. You ain't right.
Crackling cornbread.
Bino, get him. Bino, get him.
Crackling cornbread.
Oh, man.
Collard greens and fish. So anyway, y'all have a great evening. Don't forget, Be Sharp comes on the 6th, and we will see you in the morning. The Lord willing and the creek don't rise. Roll Tide, everybody. Bishop, big ups to you. We'll see y'all in the Discord.